online students. I hope you will be fine and safe and sound at your homes. Today we are switching our classes to online due to current petrol prices issues. So in this lecture we will discuss about our next topic, that is unit number 11, unit number 12, that is the poem by Joseph Campbell, and the name of the poem is The Old Woman. So let's get started today's lecture. Without wasting any time, you are invited to open your books, unit number 12. So here you will find the stanzas. This poem is divided into three stanzas, four lines of each stanzas. So let's get started from the first stanza. In the first stanza, the poet says, "As a white candle in a holy place, so is the beauty of an aged face." As a white candle in a holy place. In this poem, the writer and the poet Joseph Campbell compares the purity and the holiness of an aged face to a white candle that is kept in a holy place. Holy place might be a kind of a place which is considered sacred in any religion. For example, in Muslim religion it is masjid, in Christianity it is church, shrines, graveyard, etc. So in the first stanza the poet compares the beauty of an old woman with the white candle put in a holy place. Now come to the next stanza. As the spent radiance of the winter sun, so is the woman with her travail done. As the spent radiance. Spent radiance means dim rays of the sun in winter season. You might have observed this thing that in winter, when we sit in the sunlight, so we don't feel, or we rarely feel, the heat of the sun, because of the dim light of the sun, because it is not as much brighter as we observe in summer season. So in this stanza the poet says that as the spent radiance means as the dim light of the winter sun, so is the woman with her travail done. In this way, travail means hard work and struggles in life. So, in this stanza, the poet wants to compare the struggle of old woman with the spent radiance of a winter sun, because he says that as a woman, after doing hard work and struggles in her life, becomes weak. Same is the case with the sun of the winter season. It becomes weak and it throws dim or weak rays. I hope you have understood the second stanza. Now come to the third, the last stanza of her brood gone from her, and her thoughts as still as the water under a ruined mill. Brood here means children, still means calm, stable. Ruined means destroyed, and mills mean any factory or any building. So in this stanza, the poet says that the children of the woman have left her alone, but still she is she is alone, but she is not disturbed by this loneliness. She is mature enough, her thoughts are mature enough that she feel happiness in this age. She has in the state of comfortness. She is in comfortable positions now because she has done all her tasks, all her daily chores, all her life um, struggles. She has completely dealt with her struggle, and now she is in a condition that she is in comfortable situations. So in this stanza, the poet is saying that the poet is comparing the thought of the woman, or the mind condition of the woman, with the standing water under a ruined mill. The water which is calm under a ruined mill. It is non-productive. So same is the case with the mind condition of the woman, that her thoughts are unable to create something new, but she feels peace and comfortness in this state. So in this way, the poet has compared all, and the poet has compared the woman's attributes to the three different things. For example, in the first stanza, the beauty of the woman is compared with the white candle, and in the second stanza, the hard work of the woman was compared with the dim light of the sun, and in the and the last stanza, the capacity of the thoughts of a woman is compared with the standing water under a destroyed mill. I hope you have completely understood this lecture and this poem as a whole, and now you are able to paraphrase this. So, this is your homework, that you will do a paraphrase of all of these three stanzas, and in our next lecture, we will do some technicalities of this poem. For example, which figure of speech are used, what is the rhyming scheme of this stanza, and what is the theme of this stanza. Till then, take care of yourself and utilize this free time at home and try to learn more deeply, which you were unable to do in your regular classes. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.